Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have DJ Academics being confronted on stream by the guy who leaked the alleged Drake messages. The guy told him not to let Drake lie to him, but Academics replying Drake told him he would never lie to him. And that's the way a dude speaks to the side chick he doesn't want to be seen in public with. Blazing for Drake single-handedly has ruined this guy's credibility in the past year, and when it comes to journalism, credibility is everything. If you guys haven't read the alleged leaked messages, it read, "Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok, Nike, the company he had been with since he started. My situation is not no street-ish. Everybody before me that tried the label was too eccentric, so they wrote them off as crazy, and they never had to pay for their sins and mistakes. I'm going to change that and make the building a safer place for every artist moving forward." And honestly, while the industry has definitely screwed over plenty of artists, it does beg the question, would Drake be doing all this if he were still UMG's golden goose, if he still wielded the same power he once had? Because to allegedly benefit from the same system to its fullest might for over 10 years and then try to paint the narrative that you yourself are truly the victim is beyond any level of hypocrisy and extremely delusional. An act, Drake has been caught red-handed lying multiple times over the past year alone. You're acting like the delusional side chick waiting on the promises that you're going to be upgraded. An act? I don't think that's going to happen. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the next video, where we have DJ Academics being confronted on stream by the guy who leaked the alleged Drake messages, where even the guy said, stop letting Drake lie to him like that. The act doesn't want to believe it because he went on to say that Drake told him he would never lie to him, which has obviously been proven erroneous more than quite a few times. Integrity is key, guys. Don't sacrifice that or your credibility for some dollars. Because even though he got the biggest of bags this year by glazing for Drake, you could definitely see the impact it's had on the perception people have of him. At this point, I don't really know what else you can do to show Academics that Drake really doesn't like him, even though I still have the theory that Academics may not like Drake at all either, but this situation may have caused you to lose your credibility forever.
Don't listen, Holmes. Don't let them lie to you like that. You a credible source. You the heartbeat to the industry. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your whole.
You were a credible source, but after this year, people are going to take everything you say with a grain of salt. And honestly, you really have no one to blame because it's not like the evidence hasn't been in your face the whole time.
Brand is built on credibility.
You're
you
right.
gotta tell the truth.
True.
You gotta deliver the truth.
Media,
So when Holmes get in a bind and he lean on you to deliver a lie, you put everything in skepticism. I'm an advocate for the boy the same way you an advocate for the boy, and long standing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
We got real history in me and Holmes.
Okay.
With friends like this, man, who needs enemies?
No, I know you got questions for me and whatnot. I just want to preface with the fact that I'm not no fly by night nigga, Holmes. I ain't just jump out of nowhere. I'm calculated in my stance. I was working on a mixtape, and I sent it. It's called Chris Blake the Mixtape. It's available everywhere right now. My Instagram is Chris Blake Griffith.
Little promo.
Chris Blake the Mixtape. I'm working on it, and I sent him the SoundCloud link before it even went up. It's chilling. He and I every now and again we're chatting in DMs, so on and so forth. I can prove it, bro. Like this ain't nothing to talk about. Are you from Jersey or New York or whatever? I'm from Baltimore. If I was home, I'd just ride down the street. I could show you. Why would I lie to you? But anyways, back to and he didn't even say nothing OD for me to. Why would I create DMs calling myself a rat?
Somebody who's asking me, it does put me in a bind and a pickle because I'm gonna be honest with you.
But you effectively did prove that right by leaking these messages.
Normally, when I speak to Drake and I ask him a question and a direct question, if he doesn't answer, he don't answer. But if he does answer, I do expect that And by the way, I'll even volunteer something else. Where maybe like a month or two ago, and I forgot the back and forth, but I was just like, I think he had said something that ended up being true, and I was just like, yeah, like I'm glad you tell me the truth. And he was just like, he's like, bro, if I ever lied to you, and I was like, I don't know, and I said.
He treats him like a side chick he doesn't want to be seen in public with.
And he was just like, when? And I couldn't point to something. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is
the first.
Maybe
the first.
Who knows?
Me as a historian of the boy.
Man, this is like when Shorty is trying to speak to her homegirl, trying to convince herself that the dude actually loves her.
From room for improvement to comeback season to the script, bro. We can list them all the way down. It's the first time I ever seen Dog come out and publicly lie. And I honestly am like, why would you even do that? That, piqued my antennas even more. You didn't even have to. I don't even feel like you said no OD shit, bro. I don't, honestly. You can clean that up easy. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing for a living. Because that's a PR, that's a PR sweep. Easy money. Hypothetical conversation. I was betrayed by somebody who I was close enough to have a personal conversation that was taken.
I agree. It just comes off as very hypocritical. At the end of the day, Drake allegedly benefited the most from that system. He was Universal's golden goose for over 10 years, and that label literally owns like 70% of all commercial music. So to come out and now say that you're trying to make yourself a martyr, that you're truly the victim, it's not going to look great optically. It's going to look like you're just doing it because you lost your position.
Public out of contact. Be careful with who you trust. That's how you could have spun it. Don't say you lied.
By the way, I agree with both of that.
Be careful who you trust can be said about both these guys. Honestly, all three of these guys.
I think what happened is that there's twofold. The LeBron conversation and the whole thing about he hasn't spoken on the lawsuit. So like both things were like, oh wow, this is hot off the presses now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, Ak is trying to cope in any which way to make sense of the whole situation. Drake has already been caught lying a few times, and if I were Akademiks, who is ranked the #1 guy in hip-hop media, I would take this super seriously because, like I said, credibility is everything when it comes to journalism. If your sources are lying to you, then you have to cut those sources off. But Akademiks just seems to keep trying to rationalize everything and come up with some type of excuse. Like I said, it's definitely giving side chick vibes. And Drake is not leaving anyone for you. And for this guy to say he's actually a friend to Drake, yeah, man, like I said, when you have friends like this, who needs enemies? And I pointed out a theory that I had in my last video. I honestly don't think Drake really knows what true friendship really is. I think the guy has been in the industry for so long that this is all he knows. But that's the only way I could rationalize him being upset with somebody like LeBron James, who I only see them as really industry friends. You only really see them at these big parties, maybe while Drake is courtside. And even those moments just come off as like he's just being a super fan to these guys. Drake truly has no one to blame for this situation. And honestly, Akademiks does too, because at the end of the day, man, you have to vet your sources. You can't just blindly believe whatever they tell you, because then you end up in this situation. And this guy definitely used this situation to plug his mixtape. But what a fall from grace from both these guys, Drake and Akademiks. This past year has left more than a black eye on both their careers. And honestly, I don't think that they will ever be able to repair their reputation to where it once was. Internet is forever, and you guys have done way too much. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Drake has been lying to Akademiks? I honestly do think so. I think the guy is just using him, and it's pretty evident. And don't underestimate somebody's need to put out some misinformation to just get some confusion going. Over the last year, Drake has had a terrible strategizing streak, and honestly, it seems like it's going to continue to keep going because this guy keeps leaving digital receipts everywhere. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys actually believe that Akademiks thinks Drake is not lying to him? That could be plausible because he definitely looks like he's trying to cope through all this and rationalize everything. But with some of the narratives Akademiks has been pushing as of late, really does give me the sense that he may feel the same way. And he really doesn't like Drake at all. He's just not going to come out and say it because he's been making so much money glazing and caping for Drake. And we've already seen that the guy is willing to sacrifice some of his integrity and credibility for the bag. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know if you guys think the messages are real or if the guy is just looking for clout. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Guys, the channel is doing great. Honestly, all the love and support has been overwhelming. I really want to thank you guys for making this channel a part of your day. It honestly does mean a lot. The constant love and support you guys show on a daily is honestly the biggest reason I make these videos. So I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say on this situation because, yeah, man, ain't no way after all this, Akademiks still believes that Drake is being 100% truthful with him. So I hope you guys love the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. You like a side chick that Drake only comes by on like Tuesdays at 2 in the morning.